Hi there. Welcome back to Fully Blessed. I'm Amanda, and this is the channel where we discuss timeless truths about issues that are important to women of faith. And today I have some encouragement for those of us who are in our single years. Those of us who feel like we are in a time of waiting and we desire to be married, but God has just said, not yet. And it's true, I'm not there anymore, but I was for many years. I didn't get married until I was in my early 30s. And so I feel like I have some encouraging things, some helpful things that I hope will be a blessing to you, and I wanted to share those today. The first thing I wanted to say is that I want to acknowledge that this time of waiting is hard. It is hard. Marriage is a good thing, and that is totally okay to desire that strongly and long for that blessing. That's all right to admit that. But don't let those feelings of longing and desire keep you stuck there. Don't let what might turn into self-pity make you feel trapped and ineffective in your life right now. God has you in this time for a special reason and a purpose. So let's keep doing things in this time that we might not be able to do in the future. So use this time wisely to prepare for your future role. Some things that I would strongly encourage us to do right now would be to serve your family. What new things can you do to serve your family? Maybe there are some things that you can take on a greater role in serving your family. Likewise, your church. Really invest yourself in being involved in and serving your local church. How can you do that even more? And I would also encourage you during this time when your time is pretty much completely your own, find a younger woman and be her mentor. Find someone you can be a big sister to and encourage her in her walk. You've learned many things in your journey of growth and sanctification. So find someone that you can encourage and share that with. And we talk about this a lot on this channel, but the next thing that I would encourage you to do is pray lots during this time. That might seem like a rather obvious thing to say, but specifically be praying about what God would have you change and grow in during this time. What things does He want to work in you and encourage you in and help you grow in your sanctification during this time? And take practical steps, memorize verses to make those changes with His help in your life. And it might not be the easiest, but I would strongly encourage you to get accountability in that. Find an older woman that you can trust, that you admire and look up to, and ask her for her help. Tell her about your struggles and the growth that is happening in your life and where you see growth that needs to happen yet, and ask for her advice. And maybe even ask her, as she gets to know you a little bit, what things she sees in your life that might be areas of growth. And when you find this older godly woman, spend lots of time with her, just watching and observing her. How does she interact with her family? How does she interact with those around her? How does she serve in the church? What's her personality like? And see what things you can learn from her and grow in yourself. I also want to encourage you, as we're talking about practical tips, what things in your life do you need to grow in that would make you ready and more prepared to be a wife in the future? Do you realize that you're not very good with personal budgeting? Maybe you realize that you need growth in time management. Maybe you realize that you're not very proficient in cooking yet. Maybe you've been blessed that you've grown up at home and still live at home and mom's primarily been the cook at home and you realize you don't have any experience in that yet. Now would be a great time to look at what your parents do throughout the day and see, what don't I know how to do yet? What do I need to learn? And grow in that. And be patient with yourself during these growth times. And so that's the encouragement I have for you today. I hope that it's been a blessing, and I would encourage you to go and be a blessing to others during this time. And remember, as you are a blessing to others, that you have been fully blessed because of the work that Jesus has done for you.